to upper bracket grand final between Sinister 5 and Exdee Dota. So in game one, we found Sin 5 managing to drag a win away from Exdee after managing to find one or two godlike fights around the Rosh Pit. And running into game two, just a quick little bit of a fact check for people who were eagle-eyed in the comment section. Strong dispels don't mean you can dispel everything.
Yeah,
Thank
so
we know that now.
Yes, you can cast it while stunned, not while hexed. Good to know.
Good to know. Good shit. Also, you can't do it while silenced, so whatever that's meant to mean.
Yeah.
Strong dispels don't mean anything nowadays. You really need to know ability by ability.
Yeah, exactly. Terrorblade! That's Aghanim.
Terrorblade. That is an interesting pickup. I don't think I've seen him being played very often either nowadays. But, Terrorblade always swinging in and out of the meta. No matter how often they nerf him, people find new and interesting ways to make him work.
I would pick an axe now, because otherwise Dazzle is open for Sinister 5.
That's a little bit more of a meme pick in my opinion, but
you Shallow Grave the Terrorblade, and then the Terrorblade can go down to 1 HP and then sunder people.
Yeah, this is still memey to me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what these teams decide to do. But
Clockwork they banned Zeus again.
Yeah, this is Exdee's attempt to counter Sin 5's playstyle for most of the tournament. They're just getting rid of Zeus and Clockwork, denying them the vision that those two gave them.
And I mean, to be fair, it was played really well by I think it was B playing it.
Yeah, it was really
he was doing a good job of creating chaos all around the map anyway. As Void
Spirit, I like it.
Manages to make it through this round, and Venge gets picked up. So it looks like they're going for that mad damage build in the same thing.
Venge is a good hero just overall. She needs to be played more.
It's a nice combination of a few things. She's mainly focused on obviously aggression, but with the Nether swap, you're just so able to save, as you were saying earlier with the Terrorblade. If he starts getting like low and he's held in place, you swap it out, and then Terrorblade has a bit of time to plan out the swap while re-engaging.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I remember when Dota wasn't insane and didn't allow you to get Blink Dagger on Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, but I think that was more because of like being able to cliff people or put people in really weird positions.
Yeah, and then Ice Frog decided he didn't actually care about that anymore, and if you didn't have a TP scroll, that was on you.
Exactly. That was the ultimate buff to TP scrolls. And then he made them more expensive. So, creating your own supply and demand situation and all that.
Yeah, but then he gave you 3 for free. So
that's also true. But hear me out, right? On mobile games, they give you a bunch of free shit to start off with to get you a taste for it, right?
So you think they're doing that for TP scrolls?
Yeah, that's TP scrolls.
Yeah, he's basically giving it to all those people who didn't get them. It's like, see how useful they are? See how much you wish you actually bought these?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. There's once again all of the Spirit Brothers being picked or banned. With only Void Spirit being able to make it through this time around.
And what a one to make it through. Just the area silence from the Ags is so good. Void Spirit has been one of those heroes that's been on the fringe of this meta. He hasn't got 100% pick and ban rate, but it's a very high one, as Trient gets picked up for Sin 5. So we know Sin 5 very well. They like to do a lot of map control, and Trient Protector, one of the best. Yep. Of course, getting Ags is a bit more of a meme than it was, but even then, Trient is still very good.
Yeah.
And I love seeing him just because of the presence he has. It's like, he's not a flashy hero, but just everything he does adds up so much.
Yeah. None of his abilities are particularly huge. His ult is a good lockdown, but it doesn't do a huge amount of damage. His Leech Sheet doesn't do a huge amount of damage, doesn't really heal for a ridiculous amount. The heal is not like any of the best heals in the game, but all of it is just good.
Yeah. And also his overgrowth is quite great. The ability where he shoots vines on the ground. I think it's called overgrowth, but I'm not too sure.
That might be his alt's name. But anyway, yes, I know what you're talking about. The vines there. And again, the slow and DPS just allows you to chase down people so much easier.
He's also incredibly good in lane, so Terrorblade is going to have a great laning partner. But
he's probably going to be laned with Venge, but the Treant has the global heal, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, Earthshaker! I'm surprised we haven't been seeing more of him. He's actually been a little bit left behind this meta.
Yeah, I'm always happy to see Earthshakers, though. They need to pick something that can deal with the Terrorblade in lane.
And they've got one other thing to think about as well in the Phoenix now.
Yeah.
Egg is always an extra variable that you got to keep track of.
That's very difficult. So, I mean, they can kind of pause 3 the Earthshaker and get a Snapfire if they really are worried about the egg, but I don't think they will do that.
I mean, I know it sucks having to play the same character 2 games in a row, and the whole try to avoid it so you don't get the that like syndrome of thinking you're stronger than you are. But Troll, Alchemist
does the Troll's job, but better.
We haven't really been talking about Alchemist, and he's made it through the ban phases.
Quite good, and also every single hero currently for Exdee has a very good agonim. So, like, if Alchemist gets hyper farmed, he can just all of the extra gold he has goes to something useful.
I don't know how good Earthshaker's Ags is in the professional setting,
but it's not bad. That's what I mean. It's not
fair enough. Yep, sure.
Again,
it's one of those ones that's funny.
Yeah. If it was a 4v4 right now, I would prioritize the Ags order being Voidspur, Clockwork, Earthshaker, but it's not like any of them are horrible.
No, exactly. Well, as we go back to the bans, Monkey King being taken out by Exdee. So again, maybe worrying about going up against it in mid this game.
Yeah, and the amount of times we said Snapfire last time we cast has penetrated Sin 5's head. They're not letting that go through.
Clearly. So,
it's just because it control alt deletes Phoenix X so well.
10 seconds remaining.
And I suppose with Exdee having the choice of either taking Snapfire or Alchemist, it's a fairly obvious choice.
Yeah. Alchemist is so strong this meta.
And Invoker getting banned out as the last ban for Exdee.
Yep.
And Lina on the other side.
Quap made it through.
On whose side do you think?
Sin 5. They banned it last time, but they didn't ban it this time. So
okay.
They might be thinking of it, but it would be a very difficult play against these heroes.
It also means that Castaway gets his choice of mid to counter it.
Sorry, for Sin 5, I said. Quap
Sin 5. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said against these heroes, it is a very difficult play. But if they think they can make it work,
not have a lot of time left as compared to Sin 5, who just seem to be like insta picking everything.
Yeah, Windrunner is still in the pool as well.
Might be a decent pick as we find Timbersaw.
Like it, especially against what Sin 5 has. Phoenix and Treant, both strength heroes, so Timbersaw is a good hero.
So we're looking at carry elk, not an off lane.
Yes, we're looking at a carry elk. So that's a mid void carry elk and then off lane Timber.
Yeah, well. Oh, Sin 5 being uncharacteristically slow. It looks like careful guys, you might actually use some reverse time. Reserve time, not reverse.
Reserve time, yep, there you go.
Oh no, they used reserve time. Game's over.
Yeah, Windrunner is still in the pool, Quap's still in the pool. What are the mids?
Necrophos. Necros. I don't think you would have guessed Necro in your
I wouldn't have guessed Necro, no. But it's very much not bad, especially against Void Spirit.
And I'm starting to think that Schlinks is on a Smurf account.
Maybe, just a bit.
Or he's just intentionally not got any items on anything. Which again, you respect. You said you respect, so why not?
Yep.
Ooh,
that's a very nice Terrorblade.
Golden Terrorblade, hello.
Very nice.
So, before we get too distracted by the shiny, who do you think draft-wise here is looking scariest? I think Meta says Exdee.
Meta says Exdee, but I can't vote against the Terrorblade. I just...
you can't find it in your heart.
Yeah, Terrorblade. The thing is, ever since about like TI, I think it was 4 or 5, with Eternal Envy showing everyone what Terrorblade can do when he gets 8 slotted.
Okay.
It's just like there's always that 10% where Terrorblade just completely runs over a game.
Yeah. Well,
So it's very difficult to bet against them. But I don't know.
I'm gonna say Exdee this game.
I'm also actually going to say Exdee just because of the meta and also the fact that one of the star players on Sin 5, Castaway, is on a hero that doesn't really do a massive amount with farm and Necrophos.
Yeah, he's not very flashy.
Yeah.
Unless he decides to go like something really show off and he decides that Dagon first item is the play.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Dagon, I mean level 5 Dagon. But he's going to queue up level 5 Dagon, and that's what he's going to do. And he's going to buy all the recipes first.
Yeah. Exdee does have a bit of a deficit of disables, though.
Well, as we find ourselves into the game with Castaway, probably the MVP of our last game. We didn't really talk about that. I think we can all agree that he had MVP that last one.
Yeah, 100%.
So he's going to be playing on Necrophos. And to support on the bench, we have Mr. Schlinks and Doom Bunny on the tree and Protector. He also had a really good game, actually. Mr. Terrorblade being played by Aghanim. And last but not least, Dota and Dyer on the Phoenix in the offlane. On the other side, starting off with our current hero that I don't think we've actually seen, Remedy on the Alchemist. In mid, Junaid on the Void Spirit, another one of the fantastic heroes at the moment in the meta. Ski Hound on your Earthshaker. Mr. B on the Clockwork. And of course, Mr. Bren Biceps on one of my favorite heroes at the moment, the Timbersaw.
Yeah, Timbersaw is really good at the moment. And also, one thing to think about is the range that Earthshaker allows you to engage in this fight. Like, both teams have a bit of a deficit on disables, but if I had to choose one disable in the game, Visor would be it, just because of how long range it is.
And when you get the Aghanim Shard, the fact that you can enchant Totem to stun from a distance again as well, very nice.
Yeah.
There's a Ski Hound causing a little bit of chaos here, trying to slow down that initial start here. It looks like we're going to have an Aghanim Terrorblade mid.
I actually really like Terrorblade mid. I'm a bit weird like that, but I'd actually prefer Terrorblade to be mid than carry.
Alright, well, as a bit of a fight going on and back and forth here, but B needs to be told by someone that auto attack fights do not end well when it's Treant that you're going against.
Yep, Treant busy smashing, as he does. Treant smash, gonk.
So, well, we're going to be having Castaway in this carry role at the moment, and Doom Bunny doing a fair amount at the moment. The normally Timbersaw you kind of want to go reactive as...
Schlinks might get cut off from... Oh, no, he's fine.
Oh, he's okay. Ski hunting is absolute best to make sure that he is known, though. Do you have a lane here that you think is going to be the one?
Aghanim versus Void Spirit. I think Terrorblade actually beats Void Spirit. Just because of the damage.
Sure.
And then...
Do you think... Okay, so next question for you. Do you think Ski Hound and Schlinks will ever actually leave this perpetual 1v1 and go to lane?
Not until the other supports leave, because...
Doom Bunny walking in, and now Ski Hound finding himself in a bit of an awkward situation with the stun and a hit.
Down.
They will be able to find themselves the first blood, and the perpetual question of who wins between Schlinks and Ski Hound is Doom Bunny.
Yep.
So, there we go.
The one thing...
Questions you didn't know you had.
So you were saying if they're ever going to leave this lane, not until the supports leave this lane, because let's be honest, Phoenix is going to do absolutely jack to stop Alchemist from farming.
Yeah, this is... I was actually just going up to top lane having a look at this. On the list of heroes, you do not want free farming. I would say 2 of the top 5 are both on the side of Sin 5. On the list of heroes that you do not want to be free farming.
Yes. Alka's on Exdee, Steve.
Oh, I am looking at the wrong team. My bad. I know what I'm talking about, okay? So we got one per side. My bad.
Yes.
I am the dumb.
Yeah.
As this time it's time for Doom Bunny and B to have a perpetual 1v1, but this one is a little bit less perpetual because the tree hits a fair amount harder.
Yeah. Tree is very painful early game. 91 damage at level 1. Ouch.
Now, he doesn't need any more levels. He's just chasing around, and now he's going to go and punch Skihound around a bit. So, at the moment, the support's having one hell of a time, and all of the rest of them are just sort of, farming.
I mean, honestly, as a core, if your support is just busy causing trouble for the other team supports and they're busy keeping themselves busy, you're happy.
I'll tell you what. Remedy, he's probably having a whale of a time at the moment. Because, struggling maybe a little bit under the tower here as Dota and Da. He's able to get himself some XP as well as a courier gets brought down by Junaid.
Nice.
A little bit of maybe a misplay there by Aghanim, not quite being careful enough with his courier.
Yeah. To talk about why I prefer...
But now Skihound
Oh.
looks like he'll be able to get one in return. With 1 or 2 hits, he'll be able to do it. With one more, and he will.
Nice. So Treant has now come top to stop Remedy's fun. But he's fairly okay here.
Yeah, he's such a good level at the moment. And here comes Doom Bunny. But again, 91 damage. Still bloody good, even if it is just for level 4. Sunray throwing out a little bit, trying to do a little bit more damage here. B needs to be careful not to be too excited here. Remedy walks back, he just heals himself.
Oh, Castaway gets cut off by the fissure. Takes a bunch of damage from Timbersaw.
The Timbersaw against Necro is a bit of an awkward one.
I don't think
you got to be so careful with the shroud when you're on the Necro.
Yeah, but so long as you're careful, it's kind of a stalemate-y lane. Top
lane, the lane where it looks
by.
like they're going to be able to stop Remedy's fun times is 1 or 2 more attacks. No. Okay.
Yep.
Stun to finish it off. And then Doom
missile.
Bunny, I like how B, instinctively went to try and cut him off from being able to walk back and then remembered that it's a tree end and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
As,
he's just going to zap them back and...
walk himself around again. He does need to be careful though. He's only got 5 stick charges to keep himself alive for now.
Yes, they need Skihound to come up here and also help. One of the things I was going to talk about is Terrorblade. The reason I prefer him mid to carry is because he does a lot with levels. His Conjure Image and his Metamorphosis. Oh.
Top lane, B. To nobody's surprise, he was very low.
Yeah. Dies for Remedy sins.
Well, I suppose he's bought himself a little bit of space for Remedy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very close in farm at the moment, but Alchemist could have been so much more ahead.
Yeah, if he could have been level 6 now as mid lane, and he will be brought down by Junaid. Nice little dance around the fountain there. He's got himself an arcane rune too.
That was very close. Junaid perfectly calculating that, because if he pops out of the Dissimulate and it didn't kill Terrorblade, Terrorblade had ultimate.
Yeah.
He could have just...
No, he didn't have the mana.
He has Enchanted Mango. He had Enchanted Mango.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that enough? He only had 50 mana.
It would have been
With
enough.
150, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been.
With a trade swap, maybe.
Maybe with trade swap, yeah. Anyway, it was close.
Yeah. Still. Good place.
So...
Dota and Da is level 6.
Castaway is level 6 as well, so he does have the Scythe, but he can't man mode a Timbersaw.
Oh, but it looks like he will be able to be brought down possibly now as Horrendous, but he's currently chasing down Castaway. He won't be able to get quite close enough there, but in top lane, they'll be able to bring down Skihound with this, just between those two.
Yep. So I would say the best tier... Yeah, Tree TP bottom. I would say the best tier 1 item once found by Daya.
Castaway needs to be careful here. Bottom lane. No, they will be able to do it. Alchemist is now busy taking the stacks though.
Yep, and he got royal jelly, which is...
It's very nice. But it looks like he's not going to be going for the Radiance. It's the Battle Fury for him.
Yep,
As in
B is going down.
again, B just finding himself time and time again on the wrong side of this offlane.
Yeah, it's a lot of dot from Phoenix. It all stacks up.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult, and especially when you have a stun being brought out from the bench. As a mid lane, Junaid and Doom Bunny having a little bit of a punch 'em up between the two of them.
Junaid's going to win that.
Yeah, he does need to be a bit careful though. Doom Bunny, when they come back, no!
Oh!
The plays! Nice. What a man. It might not matter as Skihound comes in here to try and stun them up, but it looks like they're going to be able to give it up.
So
now Aghanim needs to be careful because Skihound's walking ever closer. He has an arcane rune, and in 2 seconds he will have the wall.
He's going to wall, I think.
No. Okay. They think he's gone. If they knew he was there, he was dead.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, net worth currently in the lead is Alchemist, followed by Mr. Eyebrows, followed by Terrorblade.
Mr. Eyebrows. Can we give a little bit of context to people who don't have a sense of humor? Whoa, they will be able to catch Slinks. He will be able to possibly to it. No, he doesn't get himself the curry kill, and Remedy picks himself an up 3 kill.
Oh, Possessed Mask is very nice for Terrorblade.
Oh yeah. Especially when you're going to be as selfless as he was earlier.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Mr. Eyebrows is Void Spirit because he has eyebrows that are twice the size of his head.
Yes. Easy peasy. But it is a little bit concerning that on a team where you have a Terrorblade who just thrives on being ahead at all times, there are currently 2 people in net worth ahead of him.
Yeah, he is farming up quite well. He does have 84 last hits.
Yeah.
So he's not doing terribly. It's just he's not as far ahead.
Oh, as in Bring on bottom lane needs to be a little bit careful here. The Sunray will be used in the meantime, but he is very tanky at the moment. But it doesn't matter. Casts away, just drops the axe, and that will be enough.
Yep.
And something that's maybe a little bit missed out at the moment is B will be able to get himself the bounty rune with a nice cheeky little block there. They're going to try and hunt him down for his crimes though.
Oh no, but
the Skihound decides, Fissure says no. So
nice.
What I was going to say is something that's missed out a fair amount nowadays is the Necrophos ult still does put you away for a longer period of time. 15 seconds is a long time in Dota. Everything from now is the mid lane, they find himself the tree, and Junaid, he's been looking for that one for a long time.
Yeah, and he is very close to Ags actually for how quickly, how early it is. He's just going straight there, and he's about 1,600 gold away.
It's very, very close. No, so anyway, that extra death time from the Reaper side, definitely not something to scoff at.
Yeah. So Junaid is just not... So the choice between going Ags first or Yules first is whether you want to gank or not, and Junaid is just deciding, nah, he wants to farm up and then fight. He's going on Schlinks. He needs to watch out. Phoenix is coming in.
Oh! And they will be able to bring down Remedy's courier in top lane, however.
Yeah. Junaid's dropping a bit low here, but he should be fine.
He's chasing down, but there's the Sunray, and Aghanim has gone the other way around with one jump forward.
Here comes B.
And it looks like B might have to sacrifice himself for it, but he doesn't. Junaid will get caught.
Yeah.
He
was running away from half of Radiant, and then he ran into the other half of Radiant.
Yeah. No, it's a bit unfortunate for him. One thing we haven't brought up is the Alchemist, who's busy just free farming in the jungle at the moment. Does it better than most. He's got himself a Battle Fury, Power Trance, and he's already 1,000 gold in the bank.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
he is farming up a storm there, which is what you want.
Doing what Alchemist does.
Yeah.
One nice little thing is that this creep camp has been blocked.
Very nice from Zen 5. Oh, double damage on Tree and Protector is horrifying.
It's a little bit less scary now that everyone has abilities to deal with it, but especially if you have it early on.
Yeah.
Another hero we haven't really been talking about is Mr. Brain Biceps on the Zoff lane.
Oh, he hasn't really been doing much. He does have an item on the courier, and that's his arcane boots.
Yeah, he's got arcane boots and a hood already. So it's going to be fairly difficult to bring him down.
He is
But they are
fairly
smoking to try and get into him now.
Yep.
And with Shin coming forward, Dota and Die, he will be able to just timber chain away, and it looks like that fight might just, yeah, and they have to give up. Smoke gang for nothing. Nice reactions there from Bahrain.
Very nice. So, 8... Okay, sorry, he just killed a creep wave. 600 gold away from Ags on Junaid.
Ags is very, very scary. It's quite a fair, serious buy spike. As Overgrowth being committed for Ski Hound here. Oh. He will throw the wall down to try and save himself, but no, he gets sent home.
Yep.
And I think if there is any ability that should be called the naughty corner, I think Reaper Scythe is that one.
Yeah, getting sent straight into the naughty corner. Speaking of Reaper Scythe, Castaways almost got his Guardian Greaves up. So he's just going very utility Necrophos, which...
That makes sense. If you're playing core Necro in a competitive point of view, it's one of those ones where you get into a fight, and then the fight just doesn't stop.
Yeah. Of course, Junaid with the Ags is going to try and stop that very quickly.
Yeah. But with the Greaves, it does dispel on Castaway. However,
but he does have 2 charges.
If he gets the 2 charges, you're alright.
Yeah, so he'll need to keep the 2 charges up for fights, but I'm pretty sure he'll be able to manage that at this level.
It's such a short cooldown. As Remedy is putting on a bit of a masterclass here of farming mode, is he's already 3,000 net worth ahead of Terrorblade.
Yeah, it's insane. But he's just been left in this jungle, so...
Yeah, they haven't really... The only person who went across to try and deal with it just got immediately murdered by the whole team, so they sort of stopped that.
And he's just getting a, like, stash of selves right now.
He's got a Sunshine Yasha completed as well. I understand 100% why he's holding on to that shovel, though, by the way. Because if he gets a bounty rune, it's worth so much on Alchemist.
It is amazing. Speaking of neutral items...
stacks!
Oh, very nice.
That is a triple ancient stack. No, sorry, excuse me. Double ancient stack and a triple normal creep camp stack. So,
well, it's alchemist, so it's basically a triple ancient stack.
Might as well be.
Oh, it is a triple!
What a man. The mid lane, this is what we were talking about with Castaway's current build. As it looks like they might be able to catch him out though.
Oh,
with,
that looks so
once again, and Schlinks might just have to pay with his life for this one. The Sunray is now coming across though, and it looks like they will be able to put Junaid in the Nordic corner there. Sunray still going though, as B is starting to get very, very low, and he will be finished off. And in the back line, they bring down Earthshaker 2, and once the Timbersaw came in and just got deleted by Terrorblade.
Sin 5's rotations are so disgusting, man. That started
insane.
That started as a 4v2, and then all of a sudden 5 people from Sin 5 were there.
I'm sure they have hacks. Surely, there's no way they all TP'd in that quickly.
That is horrifying. Good lord.
Oh well, they should probably just be able to take this tier 2 tower as well, unless Exdee are feeling a bit frisky. Berenda's around. There will be a wall thrown in the middle of everyone, trying to slow everything down a little bit, but now the slow is thrown to Berend. And with the Sunray coming out, they might just be able to bring him down again, and they do. Once again, Terrorblade doing far too much damage, and this time, Remedy, he wants to try and come in. The egg has been committed, but with the stun, they might be able to slow it down just enough, and with the swap, they bring him away, and he will be brought down by Aghanim. At the moment, this Terrorblade being so scary, but there is the egg, and he just manages to remove the whole Terrorblade. And the only one left is Castaway, but will he be left alone for long? No. He won't be. He comes in, he manages to get one battery assault off, and with a little bit more time, they should be able to bring him down. B will go down, but Junaid, the last man standing after that fight.
That was such a good Echo Slam. Holy
crap. That was 8,000 damage done by both teams. That fight just seemed to go on forever.
That was 2,100 damage from one ability coming out from it. Earthshaker, good lord.
Oh, that's what happens when there's a bunch of illusions and heroes around, I suppose. I've got to say though, Biceps, he's really struggling to make his impact in this game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
XP graph? We've been told to look at it.
Yeah. I'm busy trying to find it, actually. F7. Hey, there it is.
Oh, wow. Look at that drop.
Yeah, that swing is insane.
That net worth swing is also quite pricey.
Well, the net worth has been going forward the whole time, but you can see that fight. There was a bit of a swing as Sin 5 started getting a bit of a
Grove
bow on Terrorblade.
Yeah,
but he sends it back, gives it to Necro probably.
Necro or Phoenix?
Maybe Phoenix. I don't know about Phoenix. You don't know auto attack that much as Phoenix.
Yeah, but it is nice for the magic. The magically resist
reduction.
Yep. Alchemist going for the damage rather than the health.
Well, more damage, more farm.
Yeah,
more damage, more farm, more items, more tank. Its own, you know.
Yeah, but I know it's a good choice either way, but 350.
I've got to say, as far as a level 15 talent goes, it is very underwhelming. Actually, 20 damage or 35 health.
What are you talking about, dude? 350 health is insane for a talent, actually.
Level 15.
Level 15. There's a level 20 talent. I forget who it is, but it's 500 health.
Yeah, it's Spectre.
Oh, they look like they might fight again.
Here. Remedy, he wants to go straight in, but there is the Sunray in the back line. There, be able to silence Stodan down for now. Will he be able to get the egg off? He's trying his absolute best, and he will get swapped out, and the egg will now be thrown down. No one's dying just yet, but they will be able to bring it down finally. He's just too close to everybody. Brent Biceps will be able to bring down the Treant as well, but he goes down for his sins, and in the backline, Aghanim is now here, and he's very angry. He will be able to bring down Ushika fairly quickly. B, he's just going to hold them back and try and get away, but he looks like he might walk straight back in with the 4-stop forward, 1 or 2 more attacks, and he will be able to take down B as well, and just like that, it's a 3 for 3. And this Terrorblade is starting to look very, very dominating this game.
I just love the hero. He's
there
getting,
is, however, 6,000 net lead.
For Alchemist. Yeah. He is getting butterfly, this Terrorblade. Oh, this could go very wrong. This could go very wrong. Dire knows.
They know. Earthquaker's on the way. There's no echo for a while, but there might be enough of a delay. They are hanging around. They're trying to find something. Skihound moves forward. He will be able to blink in. He throws down the slow. Junaid is there. He's going to be able to silence him. He's got one more silence up. He will be able to bring down, and there goes the Terrorblade. He will be in the grave. He does not have a buyback, so this Roshan will just go the way of Exdee, and it is stolen out from under Sin 5.
Yeah.
Oh, what a hook shot! Range hook shot finds Castaway on the other end of the map. He might just pay with his life here, but Skihound is now around with the Void Spread. They're going to be able to jump forward. They're still trying to bring Castaway down, and he does go down. Meanwhile, in the background, they do finish off for son. B pays for it with his life, but now the rest of the team are here. Remedy blinks forward with the concoction, and they will be able to bring down Phoenix too. And the heroic task from B manages to turn what should have just been a normal Roshan into another 3 kills.
So good. Very well played. And the snowball has started rolling on the Alchemist, and when it starts, that's very hard to stop.
He has Blink Dagger. The XP graph once again taking a absolute nosedive, and the net worth graph to follow.
B's courier goes down by Schlinks.
There are so many courier deaths as Schlinks gets himself just wall-dicked there. I had to say it at least once. I apologize.
Yeah, he just got bonked by the analyst.
Okay. But yeah, no, the wall from Ushika just easy like it being able to bring down the. Yeah. I don't know why she was so low though. Respect the bench. Oh, there's the bounty rune.
Very nice.
Look at how many trees Beren just brought down. Why? He clearly has a challenge available at the moment.
It's also to stop. It's to stop people from hiding in the trees.
Yeah. There is no way that we're gonna buy anymore there, and it looks like this tower should just be going for free. Aghanim has himself a double damage,
which is scary.
That's scary, but he now has less net worth than Void Spirit, which is also scary.
Yeah, Void Spirit is almost got his Shivas up.
We haven't really spoken much about Junaid, but he's just been
Dire's top tower is under
absolutely
attack.
perfect with all of his timings.
Speak for yourself, I've been thinking about Junaid.
The silences from this Resonant Pulse, it just feels like have been
They're so clutch to stop the Terrorblade from ulting.
absolutely pinpoint every time. But it's definitely not over yet. It is still an Alchemist, and Alchemist makes the net worth graph always look a bit wonky. So
Yep. No.
And Terrorblade is still one of those heroes where at any point in time you can turn around and 1v5 and just wipe everybody if they're not careful. So
Yeah. The issue is, it's the same as last game. This time, Exdee has a bit more of a catch-up.
Late
let's
game.
say.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's still one person on the side of Sin 5. All of
Yeah.
their hopes are on the Terrorblade.
Yeah, and you can see that throughout their entire build. They have a Necrophos who's gone. He actually does not have very much considering utility items. He's gone one really big one, but other than that, it's still very much a support role. That's an interesting one. I haven't actually seen that used yet. Death Seeker on Necro.
Very good. He's also going to get
It's
Ags.
quite nice. It gives you the range on that was insane.
It also breaks Lincolns, so...
Yeah. Well, as seems to be very common with these teams, we find this lull in the team as but XD this time around, they're not going to sit back and wait for something to happen. They are forcing the issue as much as they can. And the positioning at the moment from Ski Hound and Junaid is just fantastic. Blocking off any roundabout, making sure that Remedy just gets a free tower here. Aghanim is walking in. He's going to try and slow this down a little bit, but he needs to be careful as the stun is now there. He does have his BKB if he wants to use it, but it'll be
Junaid in the background.
He finds himself in such an awkward position. Does Aghanim now? He will have to use the BKB in turn, but it has been forced now, and so has the meta. And they're going to be able to just slow it down and run away, and that is a metamorphosis. And the BKB is now down. Brend, he goes straight back in. He's trying to slow everything down a little bit. But they might end up just being happy that wait for meta to time out and then go for it again. No BKB.
In the background, Treant does have Meteor Hammer.
Oh, and Shrink finds himself in a very awkward position of being dead.
Oof. In the background, Treant does have Meteor Hammer, so he is pushing this tower.
Oh.
Very slowly, but he's doing it.
That is cheeky. I mean, he's one of the few heroes where you can buy Meteor Hammer every time and not get called a meme.
Yeah, it's a ye olde Seb build coming out from Treant here.
But it still works. It's one of those weird ones where it's derpy, but it's just it works, so it's okay.
Yep. Just Meteor Hammer the creep wave, and you can push towers.
Or
Not
Meteor
fast.
Tower, and that works too.
Yeah, not fast, but it's constant, and that's important.
Yeah, especially for a hero like Tree, as mid, this tier 2 is going down as well, but they will be able to punch away.
Lord.
So much damage. The Echo Slam is not committed, but Schlinks managed to swap out at just the right time, and it looks like they will be able to bring him down eventually. And now here comes the Overgrowth. They're going to try and slow this all down, but it looks like they might just have to back away.
And that's a tower for nothing. A tower and a kill for nothing, excuse
It
me.
looks like Berend he's not done. He's still standing right on the front line, maybe trying to cause a little bit more chaos, but he is starting to go down a little bit now. Meanwhile, Junaid in the background
Phoenix.
looks like he will just be able to bring down Phoenix for free. Remedy will stun himself, but with the heal from Treant, this one might be a little bit difficult to push out, but it looks like they're going to give it a go anyway. As Remedy, he just trusts himself at the moment, and this is starting to look very, very scary for Sin 5. Aghanim's just abandoned it completely. He's going top lane. He's going to try and get at whatever he can in the meantime. But now XD, they are just starting to work on this base, and it's not going to take very long at all, and this melee Rax is just going down. And they just look shell-shocked.
Yeah, they weren't expecting this. We're Sin 5. But
They were going to be able to swap him back in, but he has the BKB ready, and once again, Junaid absolutely perfect on the initiation. Will immediately be able to bring down 2. And with the fat, Doom Bunny should follow fairly soon with No, he manages to make it out, but they will be able to bring down Venge again though, and she has just died back. Phoenix is now back though, and he's got a beautiful egg on the back, and they will be able to bring down the Alchemist after all of that remedy staying maybe a bit too long. That was a buyback from Castaway though.
Oh, and Junaid.
No,
he's fine. Yeah, I was about to
somehow Sin 5 hold on, but they lose a Rax and they bought back heavily for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Terrorblade Metamorphosis push on towers is so fast that he might be able to take the top Rax, but he TP'd back and managed to salvage a fight and kill an Alchemist.
No, that was with it. He had to make the decision there. And with that Phoenix, I gotta say that egg probably saved them.
Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of. We haven't talked much about it, but offlane Phoenix is actually really good.
Yeah, he's been playing very well. He had himself a bit of an easy lane early on, but been absolutely integral in being able to save them there, and just like that, Sin 5 they go out and immediately try to take as much map control as they can in their typical fashion.
Yeah, these Terrorblade illusions being able to just take creep waves by themselves is always a pain to deal with.
And he has, like I say, the map control has been.
Oh, Doombunny better watch out!
He found himself in a very bad situation, and he just goes down. Junaid on a beyond godlike spree on the backline. He has had the game of his life up until now.
He's only died twice.
Oh. That's definitely a bit of the nature at the moment. There is now a gem up on the Phoenix, so
he's going to be de-warding like a madman,
holding on to the vision, making sure there's no shenanigans going on as well.
Psychic headband.
Clockwork. He's I gotta say, B just has the most titanic titanium testicles hanging between his legs. He's just running headfirst into everything to try and catch everybody out.
Oh, and they managed to deny the level.
We didn't even pick that up.
XD. Very well played by Exdee.
That was seconds. So,
Swift Blink is up on the Alchemist. So he's basically 6 statted right now. Oh, he's going for... Never mind, he's going for Abyssal Blade.
What does he swap it out for? Swap it out for boots? Just walk
slowly. Yeah, you have Swift Blink.
Swift Blink, yeah.
But once he's done that, he can just start getting Ags. And as I said, Ags is great on pretty much everyone.
I can't believe how farmed he is at the moment. 27,000 net worth.
Yeah, he is huge.
Roshan, not far away from being back up again. And now they're all going to be able to blink in on Doombunny. He manages to overgrowth in time. Will buy himself a little bit of time.
Oh, but the range of
Agash moves around, and he will be able to BKB and use meta, but he's a little bit of an awkward position at the moment. He does have the rest of the team behind him. There's a BKB on Bryn. He's going to try and just turn around and run away. BKB has now expired. And just like that, it's a none for none. The only losses being BKBs.
Well, no, Doombunny did die, and he did buy back.
Doombunny buy back. You're right.
Couriers are just flying into this Roshan pit. So much.
They're trying to keep as much. They know that it's up, and there it is. They both know that it's available.
And now they're just going to posture for it. These illusions giving so much vision.
Terrorblade, once again, definitely the focal point of this game. Whether he has a good game or not, we haven't really spoken about it. He has the Cloak of Flames, which is really, really nice in Terrorblade. It just gives really extra pushing power on the illusion. Yeah.
He's got a Chrysalis.
Plus armor and magic resistance against that team, not to be looked down upon. He's got a Chrysalis
coming in from Dire.
It looks like they're trying to be aggressive straight away here, as Doombunny will be caught out first. They might be able to blink forward. Now comes Remedy. He's going to run forward. He's trying to find himself.
Die is going very low.
They will be able to bring him down, and there's the Echo Shard from the Earthshaker. He's just going to have to TP away, but no! B is there, and he will be able to stop it through the PKP on Aghanim.
With the hook shot. Oh, and here comes Generate.
But now Remedy's going to be able to blink floor. They should just be able to bring Aghanim down. He's so low. He does go down. They managed to stun him out. He will not be able to use his ulti. Don't turn down. He's brought back for this. But they will be able to bring down Earthshaker after that. Egg is now committed, and it won't catch anyone.
Oh, Earthshaker does die.
But it looks like they are moving forward now. They want to try and get something out of this. Do Sin 5, but Remedy, he's going to turn around and just immediately take the E-Phoenix down. And Junaid just running absolutely rampant in this game, and they will be able to get a 5-man wipe, and that should just be GG.
No,
is there anything Sin 5 can do?
They're just going to straight push for this. Desolator was just
the Desolator straight up. He knows what he's about. They're going to go straight for the end here. They know.
Those silences on the Terrorblade were so clutch.
Everything they did, and there is one last fortify to stand with, but no one's got buyback. This is just over.
No, there's no way they can defend.
And with that, Exdee make this go to a best of 3.
The first game that Sin 5 has dropped.
After the first game that Exdee had dropped.
Yes, in what a fashion as well. Alchemist and Junaid just absolutely overrunning at the end there.
Junaid just had the game of his life. He's 100% MVP of this. Everything was just on point the entire way through.
He played it so well. The silences were timed to perfection to make sure that Terrorblade never got a Sunder off.
Oh, and just as a team, just dancing around all the timings. Fantastic plays from Exdee.
Very well done. Moving straight to Game 3 for the grand final of the Keystroke Esports Cup.
The winner of this goes through. So we're going to have ourselves again another 15-minute break or so. But well, these 2 games, you got to expect Game 3 is going to be fantastic as well. So go stretch your legs and we'll chat to you soon.
Puffy's going to come in, push him here. He's going to find him. Unfortunately, not going to find all the